will be giving a presentation about distracted driving. Distracted driving can be deadly. How many times do you see on the news that there's been another wreck? Distracted driving happens almost all of the time, and you'd be lying if you said you haven't picked up the phone or ate food while driving. Every day there are thousands of people driving a motor vehicle, risking their lives and others by distracted driving. Although we learn in driver's ed that distracted driving is bad and we should not do it, people every day forget that distracted driving is dangerous. So today we will talk about the types of distracted driving, the consequences, and how we can prevent it. First, we can talk about the types of distracted driving that go on. Today, most cars come equipped with technology designed to make driving as comfortable as possible. The danger is that all of these features can distract drivers from what is most important, actually driving. Cell phones, GPS devices, satellite radios, in-car DVD players, and much more have certainly made traveling much easier and enjoyable, but it's important to use these devices as they were intended. A driver should never operate any of those devices while in the car. According to West Bend Mutual Insurance Company, texting while driving creates a crash risk 23 times worse than driving while not distracted. Drivers that have to transport other passengers, especially children or adults with disability, face another type of distraction from these individuals and need to be trained how to deal with them. The driver needs to maintain focus on the road at all times, and this becomes very difficult while having other passengers in the vehicle. In 2018, distracted drivers led to 95,572 accidents in Texas. Of these, 4,325 involved the use of cell phones and other portable devices. 84,826 involved drivers' inattention, such as daydreaming or listening to music. 6,421 involved other distractions, such as pets, children, or dropped objects, as stated by Trusted Choice. Eating while driving is another way to become distracted. There is no laws that you are not allowed to eat while on the road, but you could potentially be pulled over if caught driving recklessly while grabbing your meal. Now that we have talked about the different types of distracted driving going on a day-to-day basis, we can begin to discuss consequences that happen with distracted driving. Now we will discuss the fines and consequences that come with distracted driving. As a distracted driver is more likely to be in an accident than one who is not distracted. Distracted drivers are more likely to be involved in serious accidents. This means potentially being injured or killed. They may cause other drivers and passengers to be injured or killed as well. As stated by the CDC, when you send or read a text message, you take your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds, long enough to cover the length of a football field while driving at 55 miles per hour. Distracted driving is illegal in Texas. If someone is caught using a cell phone while driving or engaging in other forms of distracted driving that are prohibited by law, they may face serious fines, tickets, or even jail time. If you get a ticket from any sort of distracted driving, your insurance rates can go up as well. Insurance rates are tied to a driver's driving history. If he or she receives multiple traffic citations or accumulates too many points on his or her driving record, insurance premiums may spike, according to hg.org. If someone has too many tickets or even gets in a car crash because of distracted driving, you can get your license suspended or even revoked. There are several consequences that come with distracted driving, but here are many ways to avoid those consequences. Lastly, we will talk about how we can avoid distracted driving. Use your cell phones for emergency situations only. While you're driving, your cell phone should not only be used for emergency purposes. Even then, it is best to pull over safely to the right shoulder or to a parking lot to make a call or text. Even hands-free devices can still cause you to miss important video and audio cues needed to avoid a crash. Pull off the road if you're tired. It is not worth it to potentially get in a car crash because you think you can stay up for the entire drive even though you are tired. According to Geico, drowsiness increases the risk of a crash by nearly 4 times. A government study shows that 37% of the US drivers have nodded off or actually fallen asleep at least once during their driving careers. Avoid eating while driving too. Being busy is no excuse for distracted driving. Wake up 5 minutes earlier and eat your breakfast at home so you can be more attentive to the drive around you. Food spills are major distractions for driving. Do your multitasking before or after you drive. A lot of people spend time in a vehicle and it may seem like the perfect time to get your stuff done. Calling someone, searching or changing the music, and even texting. All of these things can wait while you are driving. Today we have learned the different types of distracted driving, the consequences doing it, and how we can simply avoid the next potential accident. Remember, you're not the only ones on the road. There are thousands of others at the end of the day that want to get home safe to their families just like you. Next time before you get behind the steering wheel, make sure you are 100% ready to drive distraction-free. Thank you.